What we heard from our families and communities was that they did have computers in their home, but they did not necessarily have enough.
It used to be I would get the computer cart once a week and I'd have to reserve it. Or we'd go down to the lab and we would do a project, but by the time I got everybody on and they had taught them how to use it, it was time to go.
So the Paulding County School District is the 11th largest school district in the state of Georgia. We have 31,000 students and another 1,000 students coming next year that are going to be joining us.
No, you just deleted it! Good!
It's pretty big. I like it because it's just a fun school. Like, they always do fun activities and stuff like that.
Our vision is to prepare all students for success today and tomorrow, and so the critical word there is all.
Our school has special needs pre-K, it has self-contained, and it has an autism room as well. We have 2 art teachers, music, STEM, PE, library, counselors. We have lots of specials programs that the kids rotate through.
Yeah, I really like it. Everyone here is really nice. All teachers.
For several years prior to 2020 and the COVID pandemic, the Paulding County School District and the Technology Division, we saw the need for one-to-one student computing devices based upon our curriculum.
What we wanted to do was provide access to every student at the same device so that as they move from kindergarten all the way up to their senior year, they have the same experience and the same access to technology.
We educate more students on a lower amount of revenue than almost any of our comparable school systems in the state of Georgia. Because of that, it was critical that we find a relationship that could help us through that, not just sell us computers today, but to sustain a program long-term. And so Microsoft and Surface Computers did just that.
Microsoft debuted the Surface SE, so we did a hard look at it, looked at the specs, looked at what all it could do, and everything just started working a whole lot better with the Surface SE. We've even drop-kicked them, thrown them down hallways. They all survived, opened it back up, and the students were still able to work with them.
I actually expected the rollout or the deployment itself, once we had the hardware in place, to take a little longer than it did.
As we started rolling out to our first school, once the students started seeing that the device was such a high quality and not the traditional laptops that we could afford, the kids just all lit up. The teachers have been loving it. They're able to do full lessons, whether it's through virtual reality, taking a field trip to Yosemite Park or Yellowstone.
I like how whenever you try to search something up, it brings out what you're really looking for and it's easy to find things.
It is really exciting to be able to see students engaged in the instruction and not having to share devices or wait.
You get to do things that you didn't get to do with the old laptops.
When you have a device assigned to you as an individual versus a shared device, I think there's a lot more ownership and accountability with the students.
Well, I think as a low-wealth school district, Paulding County School District has been fortunate to work with Microsoft and Surface Computers because at the end of the day, they've helped us stay ahead of the curve on technology.
Our relationship's been excellent. With our help from our Microsoft Surface team, we've had weekly phone calls. They've gotten us in touch with engineers that write the actual code for this computer to help us understand it better.
We were thrilled with these devices. When they actually came in and we had them in our rooms, it was like someone had given us an open door to what we needed.
It's cool, I like it. You can go into stuff faster.
Your traditional textbooks don't exist anymore. Everything's online, whether it's a program on a website or the actual textbook's virtual. So without having a one-to-one device, you're really holding back your students from being able to excel.
So when students walk across the stage and they graduate from Paulding County School District, we want them comfortable with technology because we know it's going to be an important part of their lives going forward. How many takes do I get? Is there a count? Is there a limit?
Another 1,000.
Yeah, let me think. Let me do that again.
Paulding is made up, okay, I've got this, I promise.
Fine. Just really the main thing is starting with identifying yourself. did great.
Thank you.